Welcome back to, it's not a review. What I've done is I promised you a top 10 list. Well, this is a top 10 list of, I went through all my albums really quick, picked ones that I really love. So they're right now a lot of my favorites in here. So I'm just gonna start in no particular order. Janis Joplin, Pearl, last album she did before she died, and a fantastic album. It's so unfortunate what happened to her, but a lot of great tracks on this. Me and Bobby McGee, My Baby, Move Over, Mercedes-Benz. Fantastic record. Love Janis. Favorite female singer, her and Sade for very different reasons. Tres Hombre, ZZ Top. If you're ever going to get into a bar fight, listen to this. You won't lose. They rock. Love ZZ. Stones, Exile on Main Street. Came out May 12th, 1972, the day I was born. Arguably the greatest rock and roll album of all time. It's up there for me. Might be number one, but that's another video. Fantastic. It's like you came across the Stones and they were just jamming in their garage. It's a fantastic record. It really is. I wouldn't start here with the Stones, but finish here. Next one, Kiss, Destroyer. I'd like to apologize to my brother for sitting on this record in 1977 and snapping it in half. Destroyer is a great album. It's Kiss at their best, at their rockinest. You know, Detroit Rock City, God of Thunder. Gene does a great vocal track on that one. Beth, Shout Out Loud. And the first album they did that was Cartoon. Before this, it was actually them being shot, but iconic record. Next one, Elton John, Honky Chateau. Rocket Man's on here. A lot of great songs are on here. Honky Cat, Rocket Man, Mona Lisa's and Mad Hatters. One of my favorite Elton John songs of all time. It kind of flies under the radar. If you get a chance, listen to Mona Lisa's and Mad Hatters by Elton John. It's a beautiful track, among his best. Jimi Hendrix, Electric Ladyland. That's all I have to say. John Coltrane, The Love Supreme. John Coltrane, you may or may not know, jazz artist, was a contemporary of Miles Davis, Mingus, a lot of the jazz guys. He came off heroin, and when he came clean, he dedicated this album to God. It's a very spiritual album. It's in my top 5 of all time. It's a jazz album that probably won't be for you unless you kind of acquaint yourself with jazz, because it may seem to you to be a little bit out there, but you are going to be hard pressed to find a record that has more emotional context. And there's no singing and there's no lyrics. It's just plain. John Coltrane was a genius. Amazing album. A Love Supreme. Keith Jarrett, Cologne Concert. Keith Jarrett, jazz pianist, did this in 1975, Cologne, Germany. He had the wrong piano. It was midnight because they tried to tune it. His back was in terrible shape. He was in severe pain. This album should have worked, but it became the biggest selling piano record of all time. This is the biggest selling jazz album of all time. It does lean New World because the way it's played is one long piece. There's no breaks, but it flows, and it's a wonderful journey. It's a tapestry of music. You'll love this record. It's really great. Van Halen, 1984. Van Halen, as you well know if you know me, one of my favorite bands. Top 2 for sure. These guys, the Stones. This was Van Halen at their best. Eddie Van Halen, I mean, this arguably for guitar is probably on par with Fair Warning, but the band they kicked it in this, man. It's just a rocket. It's a party in a can, this. It is just, I mean, I like Sammy Hagar, yeah, it's good stuff, but this is their pinnacle, 1984. Great memories too. Led Zeppelin 4. Is it their greatest work? Yeah, it might be. This and Physical Graffiti. Led Zeppelin 4, you know, is an icon. It's an iconic record for so many reasons. And when I get to the review of this, you'll understand why. But Zeppelin 4 is a premier hard rock classic that not a lot of bands have touched. This was a fantastic record when they did this. And as a side note, bit of trivia, When the Levee Breaks, that guitar track. So I'll just play it for you here really quick. One second. So that's the start of When the Levee Breaks, but as you can tell, there's not a lot of echo in this room here. But they tried to bring the drum kit in for John Bonham into Headley Grange, which was the mansion that Zeppelin was recording in. They couldn't fit it all the way into the house because the kit was so big. So they set it up in the foyer and they put mics up top of the stairs. And so you had this really resonance, boom, 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 and it just echoed. And it's one of the best opening tracks to a rock song ever, When the Levee Breaks. All right, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know, comment. Cheers.